And then I went and saw Steve Reeves in Hercules movies, and I said,
I'll show them.
It took me 5 years to win Mr. Connecticut. It took me 4 years to win Mr. America. I'm not a quitter.
The era that I was in with Franco and Arnold in the 70s was called the golden era of bodybuilding.
You can kick a dog so long and it'll do two things.
All right.
It's either going to roll over and die, or it's going to fight you.
I believe we are live. I believe the audio is working.
Fight back.
What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? Mass Matters Podcast back at it again, and we're here to watch the finals of the Arnold Classic. We didn't really go live for the individual opposing rounds just because everybody looks good by themselves. Just like on Instagram, you know, you look at these guys in their update pictures and they look fantastic. But when you put them on stage next to some of the best in the game, that kind of goes out the window. So we're just trying to, make sure that, we get in the swing of things. We start doing this a little bit more often. Things will be a little bit smoother with us. But just be patient with us, guys. We are a growing channel. We appreciate your support for those of you who watch and subscribe so far. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, man, just, looking forward to this. Just a little tidbit, guys. Everybody came in tighter. Justin looks like he spilled over even a little bit more. Him and the new guy from the Arnold Amateur are probably the worst two. But everybody else, even Patrick Moore, they all tightened up a little bit, and they look pretty good. So I'm stoked to see the comparisons again, and these guys getting put through the mandatories. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, like you said, everybody looks a lot tighter than yesterday, especially the top 8 or so.
We became friends very quickly.
I'm impressed with James Hollingshead. I know he's not going to get a top 5 placing like he was hoping for just because of how stacked this lineup is, but I think this is the best James we've ever seen. I think Derek Lunsford knew after coming in 3rd place last year, the year after coming in 1st at the Olympia and winning the Olympia. I think he knew he had to come in with a fire lit under him. I think he knew he had work to do. And this definitely has not been an easy walk-away win like a lot of people thought it might have been. He's giving Samson a fight. I honestly went into this thinking that Samson was going to be the winner. I still think he's going to win, but we've all seen some crazy stuff happen before. So.
And I'm sorry, guys. Phil Heath said this last night. I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but he said, you can't be Mr. Olympia and losing poses. And Derek, we all know, has got one of the best backs in bodybuilding history, period. But with Samson's size and structure, he is kind of there. He's not losing too much, so we'll have to see what happens here. And I'm real excited, man. I'm real excited. Brandon Curry looks like he's a little bit less vascular, and so with that being said, you can see more details in his legs than you could yesterday. I think he came in too full, and it's just, God, this is great. It's a great show.
Sorry, guys, I'm just making sure the audio is good on the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We do have an echo, but I think I took care of it. I think I was capturing the desktop audio and the stream audio, so I think it might have been doubling up there for a minute, but hopefully I fixed it, and hopefully we're good to go. I have no idea what Arnold's been talking about.
It's a Lifetime Achievement Award for Mike Katz from Pumping Iron, the original.
Nice.
And, if you guys didn't know, Mike's been a judge for forever. And he's got a real critical eye, especially after a career of being a professional bodybuilder. I bet we all remember that scene in, Pumping Iron where he's posing, he hits that side chest, and the judges go, you know what I mean? And, Mike had a great chest, very comparative to Arnold, but I still think Arnold had one of the best chests ever.
Oh, yeah.
And here he goes. There he is. I like that tie.
Yeah. Put a lot of rice and chicken in that. It's the rice and chicken bowl.
Great job, Mike. Great job.
Styling glasses too. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
Everyone is so kind. And the words were actually, someone asked me backstage, is that true? About, giving me the schnapps and having me sleep and see if my chest was really that big. That is a true story. There's many more, but I can't. I don't have the time to tell you the stories even better than those. Maybe I'll write a book when I die, but I'll tell
Oh, we have no.
if Arnold sees
Sorry, guys. Still trying to figure some stuff out. That should fix it.
many years ago, I used to work out with Joe Weider in New York in his basement high-rise. And I know he had a dream, and the dream was to make bodybuilding much bigger than it was then. And he searched Europe and found Arnold. Now, it's interesting to me, the vision and foresight that Joe had.
There we go.
I mean, because he was looking, obviously, potentially
Audio
for a
should be
great
good
body.
from here on out.
But who would have ever
I
thought
don't know what I did to
that
mute
not
the
only
stream a second
with
ago,
the
but
great
y'all should be
body
able to hear it now.
that he was looking for, but he also was looking for a man who could take the sport to the next level. We're all here this evening because of Joe and finding Arnold, and I appreciate that from the very beginning. I'd like to thank Arnold for this. This, to me, as a football player, would be winning the Heisman Trophy. I've been the recipient of many awards, but this is the most important award, one I had wished for years, and I'm so happy to receive it. I want to thank my son, Junior, and his wife, Pam, who are here. Jerry, who's my business partner, has made my life financially comfortable so I could achieve many of these goals.
You can probably turn it up a little bit.
Many
I don't
of
think
you do
it'll
not
mix.
know, and
Pick it up too much.
I won't dwell on it, but many here are suffering from cancer, and many of you should be congratulated on being cancer survivors. And it takes
Hell yeah, Mike.
the hardest thing in my life, whether it was professional football or the bodybuilding awards, is to fight cancer and survive. And I thank my girlfriend Zoe for helping me get through difficult times. I'd like to also to have you, whatever religion you are, you have commandments. Some religions have 10 commandments, others have more or less. I want you to consider thinking about one added commandment that you can say when you're praying. When someone says, I can't, or you can't, you say, I can. You say, I can, and God bless all of you. God bless the United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, he may have had rusty fenders on his bicycle, and Ken Waller still might have his shirt, but Mike Katz has a Lifetime Achievement Award. I want everybody on their feet in the house tonight. Put your hands together one more time. Our 2025 Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Mike Katz.
And guys, Mike Katz is a true test. He's a true example of hard work and dedication. He said it took him 4 years to become Mr. America, 5 years to become Mr. Connecticut. And every time, every step of the way, someone told him he can't do it. And he said, fuck you, yes I can. And to end his speech like that, it really shows the depth of his character and his personality. And, you know, we got to be, here it goes, boys. Ladies and gents, comparison round.
Yes, and you're going to figure out where you're at and what you need to do, because when we talk about a confirmation round, the judges are going to confirm their bias as to who they believe is going to be.
I'm going to turn the mic over once again to our head judge, Mr. Steve Weinberger.
Thank you, David.
Derek's legs are popping right now.
In numerical order. Derek, Brandon, Andrew, and Samson.
Just going with 4. They're going to move these guys around. You already know. And I'm curious to see like how these guys actually look after, I'd probably say like, what, over an hour?
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Samson and Andrew switch.
Yeah, they're getting right to it. And that's what we want to see.
Gentlemen, front double bicep.
Yeah, Derek has not lost anything from last night.
But as you can see, Samson actually looks a lot tighter.
Yeah.
You usually judge Samson by the leg quality, right? Like, so you're talking about from the hip on down the teardrop and now the sweep. See the striations in that? And here we go from the side. And this is where Derek shows off those glutes and hamstrings. He's got to sit on that. Yep, just like that.
There's striations in Derek's chest. They're such a step up.
Yes. And maybe that was due to the fact that maybe he was pulled a little too tight. And this new combination of fullness, I mean, we're able to see this in its back shot.
Yeah.
Derek Lunsford is shining through.
I'm hearing a lot of Derek Lunsford. Does that mean we're the table's tipping to that side?
You know, you want to say that because of the conditioning, especially from the rear. But you also got to look at Samson's quads from the back. I mean, they're I don't want to say twice the size of Derek's, but they're pretty massive.
Twice the size.
This is a fight.
Yeah. It is.
Derek looks good, guys.
Now, if you're Samson, you want to strike that quad right there because you have the advantage of the bigger muscle and striations in those quads. You got to show these judges what that is.
Yeah.
Like even in this most muscular pose, I have him winning that shot right there.
Yeah.
And see what he did? See what Samson's doing?
Still out there.
Staying in the pose. Staying in the pose longer than anybody else.
William and James.
First in the pose, last out.
So what is this? You think this is 5, 6, 7, 8?
Yeah, and this is an opportunity for Sean Carita to actually get in that 5th spot.
Akeem and Sean switch.
Ooh.
I don't know if anyone from that first group, such as like an Andrew
His
Jackson,
legs looking good.
Dude, he's dice right now, man.
sit back and see.
Look at Akeem, second from right. Yeesh.
Those arms are serious, man.
That's all my eyes are drawn to is Akeem.
I don't care about anybody else right now.
His fucking legs. Look at the separation, man. Jesus Christ.
He's gonna turn around and fucking backside. And
look at his side shot.
It's gonna be Clarita and Bonac after
He's in
that.
such crazy shape. It's weird.
Here we go.
And again, we said this last night.
See if I called it.
You know, digestion when it comes to eating all that food to make those muscles.
Karita, man, look at that back, bro.
That can blur out a lot of definition in your abs.
Yep. There's lower lats.
Even James in that back double bicep, I mean, the traps are actually striated too.
I mean, you can see it when he pulls his elbows back to see the lat spread.
Between Akeem and William.
That is, he's got very high inserts to the lats.
Yes, I'd say I'm leaning towards Bonac.
He improved even from earlier tonight.
Look at fucking the side tricep on Akeem. That was crazy.
Again, I always look at seeing how the legs are popping. See how William right there? It's crazy how that wasn't there last night, but they are tonight. And even that crab most muscular with William.
Akeem's clavicle width.
It's a good shot for him. See the muscle quality in the chest?
And that's my favorite shot of his.
Yes.
William and Akeem switch.
We got movement.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Now they're giving James a chance.
But this is where if you're William, you got to stay on those quads like that. Like, you got to stay on those quads on these shots.
Front lat spread.
James's quads look good today too, but Akeem is just.
Akeem looks like a different athlete from yesterday. I mean, his separation in his quads is so fucking
You
deep.
can tell that he was carving up pretty hard probably, and now, yeah, these confirmation rounds that, hey, I've been there, guys. I mean, it's you're under these hot ass lights as well, and then just the pressure, and you're squeezing every fiber you have. Just to
Clarita needs like just a couple more inches on his legs. At least.
Yeah, look at William.
Yeah.
Glutes, hamstrings, calves, the outer sweep, even from the back.
I do see here where Clarita is struggling with the size difference because your eyes are kind of drawn away from him and you just look at these other guys and kind of forget he's over there.
And that's why they do have different
Look at Akeem's side tricep right here. Look how thick he is from his delt down his tricep and his bicep.
Abdominals and thighs.
And he deserves to be in this call out, you know?
Yeah.
If these guys didn't bring it tonight, I think he was a lock. And we don't know. Maybe he does get fit. Williams getting
Yeah,
harder.
his delts, man. Bonac's delts and Akeem's delts are just like
What these guys did.
fucking. Someone cut a watermelon in half and threw it on their shoulders.
Right?
Did you guys steal my notebook? What's going on?
Skeeter.
Mosquito eater.
It is interesting how Bonac looks so good in that crab, and some guys, it's just not a good pose for them at all to do it like that.
That's why there's, you got hand clasp most muscular.
Oh, so what happened to the new guy? Did they say, hey, man, yeah, that's enough?
Or he got sick or bowed out or something. It would seem like more of a personal decision. I doubt they would tell him. They would just give him last place, you would think.
Well, I mean, who knows what, I mean, we were overly critical of him yesterday. Who knows what he got into last night while looking on social
if he was
media.
on social media or something,
Might have got to him.
Then again, I had no idea who he was. I had no idea why he was there, but I don't know if we mentioned this live on stream earlier, but he was the guy who won the Arnold Amateur last year and got the invite to the Arnold Classic this year. So that's one of the reasons why he looked a little underwhelming compared to everybody else on stage.
That was his pro debut as well, so I mean, he's got a lot to learn.
So I always want to make sure I had those round delts and arms.
And the way your triceps looked in that variation, the most muscular, it just made him look really good.
Side tricep.
I appreciate it. But with these guys, we're seeing lack of conditioning in the lower half, and then this just comes down to a little bit more diet. Even from the front, I mean, if you're looking at, good Lord, look at those squats on Carlos. But at the same time, you can't lean on that as feeling like, oh, I'm ready.
Kind of surprised they got Carlos so far back.
For the group conversation.
Well, he's not beating James. He's not beating Sean. So, I mean.
So for anyone out there, you want to win a show.
So it looks like Carlos has got 9.
And those hamstrings.
But this is a pretty stacked lineup. I mean, everybody else is a show-winning bodybuilder.
It's also his first show back, too, after a break.
All right, breaking it down.
So we're going to get that top 2.
Yes, we are. So looking at 3 and 4 right here.
So I'm curious to see what Brandon Curry does right here because, you know, he has the most experience.
They're not sure about third and fourth place.
Well, Andrew's tighter than he was yesterday.
See how Brandon got in that place quicker?
But that vascularity is making Brandon's legs look cloudy.
If I'm Andrew, I want to get in that shot a little faster. There you go.
Side check.
And this is where I would like Andrew Jack to see
Look at Brandon's
a
hamstring.
little bit more. I mean, I get that he's so freaking tall, but it wouldn't hurt him to do that.
Yeah. Andrew looks better than he did yesterday, but it's still not great. Not as good as he looks from the front.
I think if Andrew ever dials in the glutes and hamstrings, he's going to be very dangerous. Just the width from the back. Once he starts really dialing that down, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
But right now, we've been saying that for quite some time. I mean, we're at the point now where it's now or never. You know, we got to see this. He needs to have a little bit lower lats as well because when you're going against even Brandon Curry, I mean, it starts so low at the waist. This is a great shot for Andrew Jack.
And Andrew's got some real dense, thick abs. Real dense.
Do you feel like he's fading a little bit here, Andrew?
He is.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line.
And this comes with experience, you know, like when you have like an hour, you got to start going to these expediters saying, when are we going on? When are we going on?
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is the one that we wanted to see, guys. How many rounds? One or two that they're going to do? I think two, right?
I'm thinking two.
Step in the square. Big man is here.
I like this angle that they're going with. You can see the 3D. Like, look at the quads on Samson compared to Derek.
That's fucking stupid.
It's funny, the 3 and 4 had the same color trunks. And these two have the same color trunks. Like they're trying to get apples to apples.
Yeah.
I'd give the front double to Samson.
Yeah. And you got to go from the ankles on up. I mean, like right here.
That's
this
Samson
is
again.
Samson Dowder that we saw last night.
Yes.
Now the side, we're going to see awesome detail from Derek Lunsford.
But just that
Samson
fullness
again.
of Samson's chest is hard to beat.
It's Samson again. That's 3 for 3 on Samson in my book. This is where he's going to lose.
Man, Derek really nailed it. He looks.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think on that?
That's from Derek. The thickness.
It's interesting because you can
It
almost
looks
see
like
the
someone
neck and neck with these shots.
butchered a cow and threw the extra meat on
Oh,
Derek.
you got the back shots, I might have the side shots, you have the front shot. And this is a shot here where
Oh, they're inching forward too. That's what's funny.
just because
Let's see how far forward they get, guys.
Have we ever had a tie?
I don't like the way Derek's hitting that side.
I hate
Can I
that.
make a case for it in 2025?
there is no such thing. They're going to pose them down over and over again.
I prefer Samson's most muscular here too.
Yeah. Switch sides, see?
We're calling it.
Get him, Samson. Get him.
Now, Samson, like, you got to inch up a little bit. If I'm Samson, I'm moving that right leg a little bit over.
I mean, I had that 4-2 with, and I can't decide on side tricep.
You can see that Derek's kind of rushing into that shot right now. I don't know if that's fatigue. You start to see that his legs get a little, and we're nitpicking the hell out of this right now.
Back double bicep.
Usually when you rush into shots, it's because you're tired. I'm not going to lie. Like, you know, and during these back shots, this is where you got to get your air and reset. And see what Samson just did? He switched
Switch
legs.
those legs. I'm trying to tell you, real
It's
smooth.
movement. It's
That's
movement.
Right. That's right.
Look how big his legs from the
Derek's fading.
Yeah, he is.
Almost need to see
And he's
another back.
performing
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, he is.
He's like he's doing a routine right here.
That's a good
The
shot
one I
for
can't
Samson.
decide on.
They both look great. I would say that's a ton cost.
I just always end up staring at Samson's quads.
Yeah.
I stare at Samson's quads and Derek's glutes the whole time.
We know what Sydney like. She like those guys with a nice booty.
in the next 20, 30 minutes.
And I'd say at this
Come on, Samson.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, the tie.
It looks like Derek's legs are fading right there.
That's right. There you
Yeah!
Hose
Let's
him.
go.
Hose the fuck out of him. Derek's fading already anyways.
Derek's quads right now. You're starting to see a little water coming out right there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's why they're doing another one?
Yep. I guarantee it's why.
I think they did. Last night that helped Derek. Right now, I don't know.
Yeah,
if
see,
this is-
look at his glutes. There it is. Well, he got it back. He was it's tight. He's getting tired, guys.
The width of his
Now, this is
quads.
what happens when you flex every muscle.
Look at the
Let's
energy.
go, Samson. Come on. And Samson loves posing. That's one thing I love about him. He loves performing.
I almost feel the hunger to scream.
You can see the striations in his chest.
I got
You can
Samson
tell
on it
Samson
now.
right there. You see
No,
Derek breathing
I don't know
in.
if Derek tightened up.
Hit him most muscular, guys. Come on now. Let's go, Derek. Let's go, Samson. Show what you got.
Crowd is going crazy.
Oh, that is
Jesus, Samson.
man. Samson Dowder with the killer crab shot.
I would not bet money on this one.
Not at all. Okay.
Look at Samson showing off, too. Come on. Give the crowd what they want.
Pose it down. Let's go, Sam.
There's people. I knew there would be people standing up.
Flexing the muscles
Got the
too.
crowd in the most muscular.
Got a little mini
All right,
roll.
Derek. They said most muscular. It's not a pose down.
Man, he's like, man, what about me?
Andrew looks kind of
Andrew
pissed.
Jack looks like he's ready to walk.
And you know what?
Here we go.
Pose down. Let's go.
Now here's the thing. If you're Derek Lunsford, run over to Samson right now and don't just focus on a back shot. Hit him with one or two shots that he can do.
Samson went to wipe down or something.
Really know you won that shot. You got to have one of the other ones.
Look at Samson. He's going far right.
Oh, there he is.
He's like, hey, I'm Mr. Olympia too, man.
He's going to join him.
He must be off screen. There he
And then here comes the big
Oh,
man.
there he goes, Samson. There we go. Now he's coming back far left.
Almost feel like he might have had to. Did he grab a towel or something to tap himself off? He might have.
You're right.
He might have done it. That might be a veteran move right there.
Phil, get him.
And I hope they keep it going.
Look at Derek Lunsford. He's trying to find out where's Samson. That's where I want to be.
If you're Samson, move him out of the way. You're 300 pounds.
Look at that crab, bro.
He said, I'm going right after the champ right there.
Yeah, look at Carlos. He's like, yeah, compare me to
Good
Samson.
shot with Sean Colina and Samson. Oh, man, goodness.
Here you go.
I love it when these guys mix it up like that. And for the people at home, a lot of these guys are going to be on the road throughout the remainder of this year. They train together, actually. They eat together.
Look at everybody
He's
like
chasing
this.
Samson. He's not going to leave him alone.
Good.
On the line. Look at Brandon Curry say, oh no, we're getting this shot together, bro. Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah, look, Samson is hype, baby. I love it. He is a performer.
I'm tipping the scale towards Samson Dowder right now. Just
Look at the size of this man compared to everybody else on stage.
This is where you got to command the audience. You got to command the internet. You got to command everybody. That you're the champion.
Andrew's the only one that compares size.
But you're chasing a check of
That's
$500,000, man.
What do you guys think? This is your 2025 Arnold Classic Countdown.
Sportsmanship of the brotherhood, guys.
And we are going to see these gentlemen back in just a little bit for our awards presentation.
Yeah.
work is done. It is
I love it, Steve. I mean, I wish he would have gave me 2 more rounds. All that, ooh, that most muscular was lights out, bro. Lights out.
Yeah, his front double and his front lat spread were both also very very good and dominant. Like Derek was not beating those shots.
No, I mean, I swear. Watch if Samson takes a break from here, the Arnold to the Olympia. Things are gonna get crazy, man. It's gonna get real silly, real quick.
After 2 great days of competition, we are now down to the awards. The big check coming out later on. The Arnold Classic Men's Open for $500,000.
I usually judge supplement companies by their creatine and their pre-workout. Every once in a while, I'm not a big protein powder guy unless I'm traveling, just because it'll save me money while I'm eating out. But
we knew they would get plenty of love.
Forced to eat out
Obviously,
all
the
the time.
fans here in Columbus. Best bodybuilding fans in the world. We have another gentleman we'd like to recognize at this time. Earlier on today over at the Expo Hall, we saw both prejudging and finals for our wheelchair bodybuilding competition. And we were very proud to crown for the second time from India, Rajesh John. And we'd also like to welcome to the stage at this time our Pro Wheelchair Division Chairman, Mr. Nick Scott.
So, when you see this athlete, we all have disabilities. One of ours is visible. And just because somebody has a disability or in their wheelchair, that does not make them inspirational or motivational. It's what they do with their life to overcome. Because this next athlete, at the age of 4 in 1991, he had a high fever and he was admitted to the hospital. They gave him a shot, and that shot is what left him to post-polio. And then he became paralyzed in his lower limbs.
That's
back to you, David.
I mean, at 4 years
All
old,
right,
guys,
and a fine champion he was. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, winning in 2024, coming back to reclaim his title, or to defend his title, rather, from India. How about we give one more big round of applause for Rajesh John.
Is this the guy that won the Olympia also with the long hair? Is it? I can't talk with him.
Try. Damn, nice arms. Nice chest too, nice delts. Try.
Great back.
Almost seems like Arnold came out too soon and didn't let him finish his posing routine.
Congratulations, Rajesh.
There you go.
Look at that, look at that.
Help him out, Arnold. That's a great picture right there.
Wait, Rajesh, we'll have you stay right here, front and center. Rajesh, a very emotional moment for you. I recall last year as you took home your first Arnold Classic title. You had some very inspiring words this afternoon for all the fans and all the audience that we had at our Expo Hall watching you out on stage, earning your second title. Why don't you share some of those words for our fans here tonight at finals on this main stage, because they were beautiful.
Thank you, Jesus, supporting my family, friends, and my coach, and my dream stage, Arnold Classic stage, the big event in the world. 2 times title winning. Thank you, Jesus. Successes. Success is this, and hard work, struggle, stress, strain, and taste is big. And thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about one more big round of applause for now our 2-time Arnold Classic wheelchair champion, Rajesh John.
Well deserved.
All right, and with that, we are going to move on to our Bikini International Awards. At this time, I'd like to welcome all of our ladies out on stage for our awards presentation.
I see you taking home the top spots.
All right, before we move on to our Bikini International Awards, I'm just gonna take a moment to recognize one of our beloved champions here in Columbus as she takes the stage for the final time, not just at the Arnold Classic, but she's hanging it up, calling it a pro career, and it's been an incredible one at that. Now her story is going to sound strikingly familiar for fans here at the Arnold Classic. She came to America from another country, spoke very little English, had very little money in her pocket. But what she lacked in resources, she made up for tenfold with her work ethic and her belief in herself. And with those qualities and her vision for where she wanted her life to go, she climbed right to the top of the IFBB Pro League. She will retire as a 2-time Bikini Olympia champion. She will also retire as a 2-time Arnold Classic champion right here in Columbus. But more than her titles, what she is going to be known for, as Arnold always likes to tell people, is the way she gave back to her fans. And I'm guessing in retirement, after a handful of years, the heels will probably go in a closet, trophies will probably collect a little bit of dust, but the thing that's never ever going to fade away is the way she made all her fans feel and all the trips she made all over the globe, being the best ambassador the IFBB Pro League could ever ask for. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna ask that you give her a round of applause one final time as she hangs it up, rides off into the sunset, and enjoys life as a mother. Ladies and gentlemen, for the final time, Angelica Teixeira.
Congratulations, Angelica.
Yes. Job well done.
Welcome to the retired life.
Oh, yeah. And she did it her way.
She did. She said, I'm going to have my babies and I'm coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And she came back swinging.
Angelica, you've never been one to shy away from a microphone, but I'm going to stop talking and just hand it over to you and let you say your thank yous and the words that you have for your fans here in Columbus and everybody watching across the globe on our live stream.
Wow, thank you so much, Dave. Wow, I did not expect that. Wow. You know, like this has been like an amazing, amazing career. Like so good from beginning to the end. I'm just so grateful to this sport because it changed my life. You know, it made me who I am today. Stronger, smarter, and, you know, like just gave me a platform to give back to my fans and, you know, like to hug and welcome people, you know. That is what I love most. And today's time to pass on my light to all these amazing competitors that they all told me backstage that I have inspired them, that they watching me, they studied my posing, and they got inspired by me, and that's why they're here today. So that's my legacy. That's what I'm living, you know, here. My light is still gonna be on this stage with them, and I'm still gonna be part of this industry because I love everyone. This is what I do, and thank you so much. I'm so, so grateful. Love you all. Thank you.
We love you.
All right, how about one more big round of applause for Angelica Teixeira.
That was well said, guys. She said that the young ladies on the stage that she said that she inspired
All right,
her
and
legacy.
with that, we are going to move
She's
right
absolutely
into our
right.
awards presentation.
Because in their mind,
Presenting
she'll
our sixth
always
place
be
award,
the example
America's Navy Captain Lacey Vestal,
you know, of a
NTAG
professional
Nashville
bodybuilder,
Commanding
female
Officer.
professional bodybuilder.
And we will take
Great ambassador.
our sixth place award and present it to Jasmine Gonzalez.
Okay. Jazzy taking home the sixth place award at the Bikini International tonight. Congratulations, Jazzy.
All right, and making their way out on stage to present our fifth place award, we have ML Foldiger on behalf of Rain. And he will take our fifth place award and present it to Ariana Brothers.
Congratulations, Ari. Always brings a beautiful look. And we're getting into our top four now.
And at this time, we'll be presenting our fourth place award. And we will welcome to the stage Kara Jones on behalf of Angel Bikini.
Oh, hey, Phoebe. Another bikini
And
girl,
we will
Bikini
take
Olympia.
our fourth place award and present it to Maria Acosta.
Maria coming in fourth place. All right, now we're going to work our way into our top three. We had a lot of movement. Let's see who solidifies the top spot.
And making their way out on stage to present our third place award, we have Nadia Elmwalem on behalf of GigaFit. And Nadia will take that third place award and present it to Ashlyn Little.
GigaFit like Michael Hills.
I was waiting.
Him and that guy who always dresses up like Yuri Johanna from Baki.
Is Ashlyn right now saying, did you say my name? Did you say my name?
But this is still great for Ashlyn. She's beating people who she hasn't beat on the Olympia stage yet, so that's really a leap for her.
She's got great teeth.
And presenting our second place award,
There you go.
we have Philip Markman and Maverick Seido on behalf of our live stream sponsor, ESN. And they will take our second place award and present it to tonight's runner-up, Amy Delgado.
Ooh, well, there we have it.
I was waiting to watch your reaction.
There we have it. There we have it. Congratulations, Amy, and congratulations to Vanya. making history on the stage tonight. Wow. So Amy placed second this year and last year, and she will hope to continue to improve going into our Olympia.
Now, if you're Amy, do you shut it down, or do you?
She's definitely not shutting it down.
Yeah.
And now put your hands together for Stephen Carter and Laura Lee Chapados. She's our 2024 winner and 3-time Arnold Classic Bikini International Champion, and the current holder of the Bikini Olympia title as they present the first place award. On behalf of Celsius, to tonight's champion, ladies and gentlemen, she is from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, your 2025 Arnold Classic Bikini International Champion, Vanya August.
Yes, ma'am. So proud of you, Vanya.
And you know what I love about this moment for her is that she's allowing her feelings to show, like those emotions.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, you work your butt off, you know, like sometimes you probably think like, I don't want to let people know like how excited I am because it might make them feel bad. It's like, no, like this is your moment. Like they're going to be happy for you. And look, they are happy for her.
But this is even bigger than that, because a lot of the time in bikini, you don't necessarily see black women in that top spot. So she is one of the first, if not the first, at a big show to take that top spot. So she is representing for a larger purpose that is very important in this sport.
Absolutely.
That's a good point. I never really thought about that in bikini.
Yeah, most people don't. Most people don't. So once we get those titles, it just is a way to...
Look at her.
Your words, not mine.
Well, we saw it in figure. I saw that. I was just telling you earlier.
She still can't believe it. I mean, this is...
No.
Well done, Vanya.
So happy for her.
Well, anything is possible, you know, and it's great to see, you know, people from all different shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, you know, to be able to come here and compete at a very high level and be awarded first place.
That's right. Make your dreams come through.
Absolutely.
With the girl in the black dress?
She's got to pinch herself, right? Like,
Yes, she does. Absolutely
And
amazing.
look how she looks. She's all filled up. She's not.
I just love. Look at that. You gotta love that they're.
And she still has a.
All right, ladies, I'm going to have you all take one step in towards the center, back in line for a few photos.
It won't sit in for at least 24 hours.
As soon as we're done with all the hugs.
Look forward to seeing her again on the
I remember getting my first Olympia, and it doesn't sit in for a very long time, especially with the way her inbox is about to be flooded.
I always like when it comes to head-to-head, when the Arnold winner and the Olympia winner. I think that's like one of the more badass like situations. Like, oh shit, the two biggest shows. Like,
when the
who's gonna take it? Let's go.
Absolutely gorgeous. And I think it's also a great look for bikini too, to have, like we talked about, that skin texture.
All right, ladies, I'm going to have Vanya stay right there, front and center by herself.
And this, the overall look of just perfection, of not being
Vanya,
too
I need
much
you to
of
hit a
anything.
front pose and a big I just won the Bikini International smile for your friends and family here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our champion, Vanya August. Vanya, you've been racking up some W's in the IFBB Pro League these last 2 years, but tonight you won the big one. You have the Bikini International title. How you feeling?
Is this real?
It's very, very, it's very, very real.
I am speechless. I can't believe this. I've prayed for this for the past 12 weeks. I've been praying about it. I've dreamed about it. I wanted to be the first African American to win this show.
Yes, ma'am.
And I did it. I just want to tell everybody that you are enough. Just keep pushing, keep fighting for it. I want to thank God for just keeping me in the pad, guiding me the whole time. I want to thank my coach, Kimoto. I don't know where you at. I love you. The Arnold Classic crew, thank you so much for this amazing production and giving us the opportunity to showcase our best physique. NPC News Online, IFBB Pro League, the judges, the fan. Thank you guys so much. I love this. We are making history. Oh my God.
And history is made here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more round of applause for your 2025 Bikini International Champion, Vanya August.
And I know exactly how that feels. in the Marine Corps when I went to dive
Take a
school.
look one more
combat
time at
dive
the
school.
final results for Bikini
I'm the
International as
36th
Vanya
black combat
August gets
Marine
it done.
diver
She
in
takes the
the
top
Marine
honors
Corps.
ahead of Amy Delgado, Ashlyn Little, Maria Costa, Ariana Brothers, and Jasmine Gonzalez, your top 6.
All right, at this time, we are
It
going
does
to bring
make me
our
feel special.
men's
I'll
physique
tell you that. It does
competitors
make me feel
out
special
on
to know
stage
that
for
you're
their
gonna go
awards
down in
presentations.
history. You know what I mean? And you know, like the lady said when she retired.
In this category.
You know, there's plenty of guys that I trained in the past to get ready to go to
who's
schools
going to be third?
in the
Right.
military.
You know, it's like one of those
and
deals,
they're my
like, who's
legacy,
gonna be
man.
third, and then we kind of
You know,
figure it out,
and,
right?
you know, this is Arnold's legacy right here.
Aaron Banks, because before it was like
1988 first
Right.
Arnold Classic.
He definitely moved.
Rich Gaspari was the
Aaron
first
Banks and
winner
Ali,
of
1 and
the
2.
All right, our gentlemen are
Arnold.
all lined up.
And you know,
Presenting the sixth
just
place
to give you a
award,
little context,
we
you
have
know, he
Philip
was going
Martin
against
and
big
Maverick
guys.
Seidel on
He's,
behalf
I think
of our
he's
live stream sponsor,
maybe an
ESN.
inch or two taller
And
than
we will
Sean
take that
Torita and
sixth
still
place
beat
award
some of those bigger
and
guys.
present it to
So for you shorter guys
Jason
out there who, you know, who don't believe you can do it,
I always love
you
Jason
guys,
Wood.
you
He
are
does a
the
lot of West Coast
legacy of
shows.
guys
He
like
always
Rich
comes in
Gaspari, Lee Labrada, Sean Ray, Lee Priest. I mean, Lee Priest was a monster. I mean,
5'4".
yeah, I mean, I still think Lee Priest has one of the best six-packs I've ever seen. Period. Period. And that pose he hits, like this, the victory pose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. God, he looks crazy.
He also had some.
And at this time, we would like to
Nice.
welcome America's Navy Captain
You're absolutely
Lacey
right.
Vestal,
I mean, his
NTAG
triceps
Nashville
were
Commanding
amazing,
Officer,
too. That
back
classic
out
shot
onto
at
the
him
stage.
with,
All the
tall
feathering
plaits,
going through. Yeah.
And we
I mean,
will
his
take
arms are
our
just good
fifth
all
place
over.
award and present it to Alessandro Cavagnola.
Since we did just watch the bikini class, though, I do want to take a second and say we do give our condolences to the amateur competitor that passed away backstage at the Arnold this year.
Yeah, Jody. Yeah.
Jody, yeah, I can't remember her last name, but it's a terrible thing, not anything we want to hear. The sport of bodybuilding is definitely not a safe sport by many means at all. A lot of people think it's just getting in there and lifting weights and getting on stage with an ego and showing off your physique, but there's a lot that goes into this, and especially when somebody is in prep for competition, the dehydration that's involved, the lack of nutrients that's involved, it can become very dangerous. What they're saying is that her heart stopped because of severe dehydration. For those of you who are competitors out there who are looking to compete, just be as safe as possible. If you can afford a coach, keep a coach around at all times, monitor your blood work, do everything you're supposed to do. If you have pre-existing health conditions, get checked out by a doctor.
Before every show. If you got a pre-existing condition, you need to get yourself checked out 2 to 4 times a year, like at least.
But like I said, our condolences go out to her friends and family. It's a terrible thing. I mean, I can only imagine what everybody went through backstage with that happening. So.
And if you guys would please join us in a moment of silence to show her and her family some respect. It's just losing someone that young really does put things in perspective. And guys, just be grateful for the things you have and the time you have with the people you love. So just, give us a couple seconds. We're going to have a moment of silence. All right, Jody, you were loved and you will be missed. And, it would have been a pleasure to see you earn your pro card at the Arnold and fulfill your dreams. But it was also a beautiful thing that you actually got to pursue your dreams of bodybuilding in this sport. And, much love to you and your family. Rest in peace.
Absolutely. Let's see who's going to be crowned Arnold Men's
Aaron
Champion.
Banks.
I'm thinking Aaron Banks.
You think Aaron Banks?
Yeah, I mean, just because it's in the back, he's so dominant from the back poses.
I don't think he should be disappointed at all.
And you got to think he's done it before. He knows what to do. He's, he's an Arnold Classic champion. He's an Olympia champion, so he knows exactly what to do. It's just, just putting things together and getting them lined up.
And this puts Aaron Banks even back in the conversation regarding going into Olympia.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, did he get runner-up?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome to the stage CEO of our title sponsor, Mutant, Mr. Jim McMahon.
Oh, he's getting an ab cramp. Look at there. He's got an ab cramp.
Was that on his right side?
So, yeah, it looks like it was.
If it was his
And
right
we are
side,
going to
that's
take
the
our
same
first
ab
place
that
award
was with me.
and present it to our winner tonight. He is from Afghanistan, ladies and gentlemen, Ali Bilal.
He looked fantastic, you know. I mean,
he comes second at the Olympia?
Yeah, I think so.
From the
Yeah.
Olympia, said I'm going to do the Arnold, and here he is, first place.
Yeah, he came second to
Ryan Terry.
Ryan Terry.
I think we're going to see.
Who also
Ryan at the Olympics, though.
hinted
Ryan
possibly
Terry.
at retiring soon.
So I feel like his back
So,
actually.
yeah,
came
yeah.
up
I mean, Ryan's been in the game for a hot
We
minute.
won't
I
know
mean,
until we get to see those guys
I think,
stand next to each
I
other.
think he started competing when
Because we don't even know how
Jeremy
much Ryan
Buendia
improved.
retired.
Yeah.
So he's been in men's physique for a hot minute.
And this is what you want. You want the handshake from Arnold. You always want first place, but the handshake with the trophy, and you know you're getting that check too. It's awesome.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Ryan's back.
He's wearing the shorter shorts, right?
You know, he got the critiques from the judges, guys, and that's how you win shows, guys.
He almost looks like
If the judges tell you, hey, you're close, but you need to do this, do it, please. Do it, please, and bring your best self to the stage.
You get to see guys.
I mean, look at him. He's awarded for it.
Be a hybrid.
The first Afghan Arnold Classic title winner, period. So this is a milestone for him as well, guys.
Franklin made that jump.
So I mean, this is big news. I'm sure all the fans in Afghanistan are losing their minds right now, just like how Hadi Chibum's fans do. And congratulations to you, brother. You deserve it. You look fantastic.
You are the new Arnold Classic men's physique champion. How does it feel?
I wish I had prepared a speech. If I knew I would win, I would have prepared better. But
you know, Arnold says no plan B. Should have had a speech prepared.
this is just a crazy, amazing feeling. Being the last call out at the Olympia just a year ago, then coming back, winning Pittsburgh Pro, New York Pro, being second at the Olympia, and coming to winning the Arnold Classic Ohio is just crazy. I didn't thought I could make it this far, but hard work, and if you don't give up, you can do anything.
That's right.
Well, you sure did it, my man. And tonight you stand here as an Arnold Classic champion. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time from Afghanistan, your 2025 men's physique champion, Ali Bilal.
Congratulations, Ali.
And the final results now for men's physique in the books. Ali Bilal gets the win ahead of
All
Aaron
right, and
Banks,
we are
Diego
just
Montenegro,
moments
Manuel Costa, Kevin Nola, and Jason Hoon, your top six.
Before we do that, we have a few special awards we'd like to give out. Starting with our Ed Corney Best Poser Award. And the winner of tonight's Ed Corney
Best
Poser Award, ladies and gentlemen, Derek Lunsford.
Lunsford got Best Poser Award.
Congratulations, Derek.
All right.
Well deserved.
I mean,
He picked the right song, you know.
He definitely did. Definitely
Came up with the right demeanor. He was the first contestant of the show tonight. Great
Does
job.
that mean?
Well, we're going to see.
Does that mean? Because I saw last night.
Well, I have Samson in the most muscular award.
I can see that too.
I mean, he has to.
Yeah, Samson's definitely going to win the most muscular award. There's no doubt in my mind.
Can win the most muscular
All
award.
right, Derek, we're going to have you actually set that check down. No, we're going to have you set the check down on the ground right there, front and center, and hit one pose for our photographers and everybody in the crowd tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your 2025 Ed Corney Best Poser here at the Arnold Classic.
See, normally if you're called a poser, it's not a good thing, but this is a good thing.
That's right.
This guy's silly, man.
Poser.
Yeah, he is drying out. He's not drying out, but he is spilling over a little bit. You can tell by his chest and his cross-striated as it was.
All right, thank you very much, Derek.
Side pose. But we'll see if it's enough. I mean, he was pushing him and prejudging, but I think Samson coming in so much tighter might have evened out the board a little bit. But I can see him losing one or two judges.
Isn't it six? Panel 6 or 7?
I think it's man.
7.
We have this
6 plus the head judge.
Yeah. So he's like the tiebreaker.
This is pins and needles right now.
Well, all the other awards, all the checks, everything else has been handed out. Lifetime Achievement Award, we've seen that. We've seen some fantastic recognitions. Al Smith, and now it comes down to this as Samson Dauda gets 10,000 right behind Ed Corney Best Posing with Derek Lunsford. And there's only one left.
And Arnold himself and Franco's lovely wife. How about a big round of applause for Mrs. Colombo joining Arnold in presenting this very special award to Samson.
Yeah, man.
Arnold and Franco used to they were roommates back in the day, man.
They were Bill and Bo, peas in the pod.
All right, one more big round of applause. He is Samson. Actually, tell you what, Samson, why don't
arms and
Samson,
chest is out
it's a
of
most
this
muscular
world,
award.
man.
Why don't we have you set that check down and the trophy down and hit a most muscular? There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, our Franco Colombo Most Muscular Award winner here at the 2025 Arnold Classic.
Hasn't he already done enough work?
Let
the man rest.
Hey, man, David Bay helped him out.
Rest.
That looks freaking humongous.
So here we go.
All right, guys, here it comes.
And with that, we have one more set of awards to hand out. And those are for our Arnold Classic Men's Open Bodybuilders. Gentlemen, please make your way to the stage at this time.
Here we go.
Am I thinking what you guys are thinking? One more pose down? They're not. They're like, let's go. Let's get this done, man. I'm hungry. I am tired.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome, on behalf of KSM 66 Ashwagandha, Brian Kehoe to the stage.
You know who also had some crazy arms?
Thank you, Brian.
Rolly Winkler.
Yeah.
And
I wonder how
Brian, we
big
are
his
going to
was.
have you take
I think I
that
Googled it.
6th
and it was
place
like
award
24 like Ronnie's.
and present it to Akeem Williams.
Congratulations.
For what?
I think 6th place.
Andrew Jack does not look happy. I'm just going to say that.
That might just be his resting face.
Okay.
Who's getting the award for
You think
most
Bonac
sinful?
for top 5?
I think his name starts with an A
To me, I'd be shocked, to be quite honest.
and ends with Jack.
All right, Akeem, we need you to hit a pose for our photographers here tonight. All right, thank you very much, Akeem. And at this time, we'd like to welcome back to the stage Emil Foldiger on behalf of
Who's
Rain.
this? 5th? Who we got?
I'm going to say probably
And
Sean
he will
Burrito.
take our 5th place award and present it to William Bonac.
Well,
Whoa.
5.
Not bad, William. Way to come
Oh
back.
yeah, it was. Remember,
definitely
because it was
fought his way back
him and
from last
Akeem
time.
in the center for the top, second
I
call
think
out of
last night
4.
he was looking more like 7.
Yeah. But he's a seasoned veteran. He knows how to come in shape. And that's why having these 2-day shows really do help.
And presenting our 4th place award, we'd like to welcome back to the stage Michael Henderson, founder and CEO of Wolfpack, and his daughter, Emma Henderson,
Brandon
the
Curry.
company officer.
Yeah.
Now, do you think Brandon did enough here? They potentially
And we will take our
stepped
4th
ahead
place
of
award.
Andrew Jack.
And present it to
tough, man.
Brandon Curry.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Well, you know, Brandon actually didn't place as well as Bonac did at the Olympia, so this is good for him.
Right.
He moved up from the Olympia for sure. Very fucking
We
basketball.
all agree on number 3.
And at this time, on behalf of Pro-Am Supplements, we'd like to welcome Eduardo Silva, Rico Barracat, the three-time Arnold Classic champion Kai Green out onto the stage.
Oh, my best friend.
Kai,
The whole wide world.
almost 50 years old, big as everybody on stage.
He's actually staying
Please take
2
our third
rooms
place
down from
award.
me.
Oh, he got rid of the ponytail?
And presented to
Or is it in the
Andrew
hat?
Jett.
It might be in the hat.
All right, we're getting down to our top 2.
Yeah. Now he's smiling. See? He's chilling.
He's like, there he is.
Well,
Hard to tell, it might be cut off.
good job, Andrew.
What do you think of the hat on Kai?
You know, it suits him. Today.
Very diplomatic.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome the Vice President of Eduardo Prada out on stage.
Oh, Phil, you're killing me right now.
A great friend, Edo.
Here we go.
And Eduardo, please take that second place award to your runner-up. Samson Down.
What the fuck?
No way. Wow. Wow.
And you hear
Come
a
on,
mix
guys.
in the crowd.
reaction.
Some mixed
Yeah.
reaction in the crowd.
Whoa.
Wow.
I did
This is
not have
interesting.
Derek winning this.
But you know what? Derek did his job. He came in yesterday.
This Olympia.
Samson did.
Holy
fake.
shit,
He
this
came back better
Olympia.
tonight, but maybe the judges just felt it wasn't enough.
No. Lessons learned, Samson. You should have brought today's conditioning yesterday and then got even tighter today. And you would have knocked him out.
Mr. Jim McMahon back out on stage. And we will take the first place medal. The check for $500,000 and title of 2025 Arnold Classic champion to your winner, Derek Lunsford.
Hey, the internet is about to look. I mean, look at it. The crowd. Okay. Yeah. Look at that, dude. Even the crowd's like,
I
oh.
heard cheers and blues at the same time.
Yeah.
Man, this is going to be very controversial online.
Yeah.
You know, this is awesome for Derek.
I
because
really, honestly, I think Derek was incredibly improved from the Olympia. I really did not think he brought enough to edge Samson out. I thought Samson just still had him on muscularity, on size, on symmetry,
flow.
and his conditioning was still like good. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially for Samson. It wasn't Derek's conditioning, but.
And I'll be honest, guys.
I mean,
that's one that I didn't
the
get,
only
okay?
thing I
That's
like
one
about Derek winning this
got
is
away, but it
how
did not get away from
exciting
Derek.
this
I'm
makes
very
the
happy for
Olympia
him.
this year.
This is so awesome.
Because
And
now it's like
by the oak.
we were going forward thinking Samson is
Unbeatable.
unbeatable pretty much, but now Derek just proved he's not. So it's like now everybody thought this was going to be Samson's Olympia
Nice
again.
conversation with Arnold.
But now it's like, okay, now once again, just like last year, it could either be Samson, Derek, or Hadi to come in and take the Olympia, which I don't believe it's going to be Hadi. I honestly think Hadi might be on his way out, to be completely honest. But
first of all, how do you feel today?
I mean, I'm going to have to go back and watch some photo comparisons side by side of both of them, some high definition photo comparisons. But
Gregor Productions should probably put out something, and he has high def video and pictures. So I'll probably take a look at his page to see what the 4K version of the show looked like.
10 years later, in
You know,
2025,
but
I would be the Arnold Classic bodybuilding champion.
my goodness,
And,
I mean, I like I said,
and you know, I want to dedicate.
He had him on
tonight and this
conditioning.
win
He had him on
to
both back
anybody
shots.
that has been dealing with
The
something,
side shots were a
setback,
toss-up.
struggle,
Samson was
trouble
winning the
time.
front shots.
I don't really do this
Mhm.
kind of thing but I just
I
feel
just
it in
don't
my
think
heart.
he did
I've had
enough
a lot of things
to get that win like he did, to be
have
honest.
come up, since the Olympia that have really weighed me down and have put doubt in my mind. And I just want to dedicate this to you, to give you hope, inspiration, and just to believe in yourself and go big and go for it. Even when you have those doubts, go for it and be who God called you to be. So that being said, I want to praise my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the crowd
Can you
is
just
not
give us
very
your measurements?
lackluster.
What is your
cheer
weight
for that?
and what is your biceps, your chest measurement, and so on?
Well, it was enough to win the Arnold Classic, I'll tell you that. This is a bodybuilding show, as you know, so I wanted to bring my best look, and I think we did that. We accomplished it. I played to my strengths, and I just want to thank my whole team. I got Chris Aceto behind me. I got my wife, Jelson, and my daughter, Evie, and I got a whole team of people. Matt Grego, who competed, got third in the Classic Physique this weekend, and I have just so many people I could thank, but I'm the guy that's on the stage, but there's a whole team behind me, and so I want to thank them personally, and I want to thank each and every one that has come out tonight. I heard it was a sold-out arena tonight, and I just want to thank all the bodybuilding fans, not just the ones that support me, but the ones that support all bodybuilding in all divisions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Terrific. Congratulations. Absolutely.
Yeah, now you guys saw that pan of the crowd. There's a select few people cheering for him, dude. Like, so this is about to blow the internet up tonight. It really is.
So Arnold
I thought
Schwarzenegger having the
Samson
last
coming
say
in
there,
tighter
talking to all the
and
athletes
getting
and made the
tighter
top
as the
six,
show went on. And then
we'll go down the
Derek
line.
started
Nick, we'll
to
start with
fade
you.
in the last two rounds.
Derek
I
was
think I don't even
fading
need to say what the
last two
takeaway
rounds,
is here.
especially
This
the
was
third round that they
this was a pretty monumental moment
was
here in
fading.
bodybuilding history.
Ugh.
Like I said, when we
Hey,
opened
maybe
the show,
that's why they cut it short, because that's
this
the
doesn't
Olympia. They
happen very
put
often. Mr.
Hottie
Olympia being defeated
and
outside of
Samson.
the Olympia, it rarely
They
happens.
put them
When it
through the
does,
ringer.
It's a big deal.
You know what I mean?
Derek just
I
achieved
think they
here
had
is
6
huge.
rounds at the Olympia. You know, when you get to these top two, you really, I think you need to give them 6 or 8 rounds opposing.
So we'll take a look
to
at
see
the
who
final
actually
results
brought
as
it.
the photographs
Because
are being
as you
taken.
saw,
It's
that
Derek
third round
Lunsford
and
that
the
gets the
second
win
round,
ahead of
they would've
Samson
won another
Dauda.
round or two.
Andrew Jack
Derek
finishing in
would've
third with Brandon Curry.
Yeah.
William Bonac top
You're broke.
5. Akeem Williams finished in 6th. Giant Killer. Sean Clarita in 7th. Hollingshead goes 8th. Carlos Thomas Jr. 9th. Patrick Moore and Justin Rodriguez, the 11 that made it into the final. So that
dropped out.
is it. Derek Lunsford's name goes in as the
internet
2025
probably
Arnold
tore him to
Classic
pieces,
Men's
and he's like,
Open
"Fuck this,
champion.
man. I'm not
And
doing
with it,
this. I'm not
won
gonna subject myself to that again."
big check in the form of a $500,000.
Yeah, you know, he's a
Phil,
new guy. I mean,
I think it
you
was
know,
one
he's
of
still
those guys
trying
that
to
was on
figure
your
out his
radar when you're
peak
talking
and
about
how
it
to
coming
bring
in
him
as
to
Derek
his
Lunsford.
best self.
Not a big surprise, but I
that's
think after
what,
confirmations,
Colton
I think
said earlier,
a lot of us,
you need to
were
find a
leaning
good
towards
coach.
Samson
You gotta-
Dauda. Like
I mean,
he
you
looked
gotta
like
find
he might
somebody,
have just edged ahead.
Yeah, we thought the
can
judges were
give
going to
you,
reward Samson for coming in
unbiased
different
criticism.
last night, and then
I
tonight
know
he
you're
improved.
paying your coach, but
Hey,
your coach is
that's why
supposed to be the
they
one
do these
person that's not
confirmation
going to
rounds
lie
to confirm that,
tell
hey,
you how you actually
Derek
look.
Lunsford was that guy last night, and he is tonight.
Sydney, a huge moment tonight in Bikini International, and you cannot say enough, but I'm going to let you have this moment for Vanya August.
This is a monumental moment for anybody who feels like they are not being seen, not being heard, and not having a representative on the highest scales. So this is that moment for anybody who has ever felt that way and ever will feel that way. And so I think for her, I feel for her because I was one of the first in my category as well. And I know how impactful it is to not even people who just look like me, but people who have gone through struggles and gone through walls you had to break down, ceilings you had to break through in order to get to the top.
It was a great moment and well-deserved, correct?
That's correct. She also just sets a precedent for what we would like bikini to look like in terms of the perfect amount of size, the small waist, the skin texture. She has everything that the category calls for.
Nick, let's talk about men's physique. Ali Bilal, guy comes from Afghanistan to Columbus, Ohio, and now he's the champion.
Incredible condition on him, and I think that's what was the deciding factor in this, because Aaron Banks,
I mean, think about that.
I'm a really
One
big
second.
fan of his physique, but
Because
just not
Maurice
quite up to
Tabani's
par.
from Iran.
All right, we're
We
giving a
just
chance,
had
Nick.
a
I'll start with
20-year
you. We'll go the
war
opposite
with
direction now.
Afghanistan,
Your
and
final thoughts on the
Afghans still being
2025
able-
edition of the
and then
Arnold
now,
Classic.
I think if you're a bodybuilding
you know,
fan,
it's-
you've got to
it's
appreciate
a,
bodybuilding history.
you know,
When you look at what we
I
saw
wouldn't
tonight,
say
you
Hamas,
witnessed
but it's
bodybuilding history, and I think you got to
it's
see
run
something
by
special
not
with this
the
Derek Lunsford victory.
Phil, your final
individuals.
takeaways. I mean, this
But, I
has
mean,
got to give you a
shit.
little bit of a
Hopefully, with this signing
but
of
it
the
doesn't
light,
matter if you're still
I
competing
want
in
to
the
see
sport, if you're a
Baruz
fan, if you're
compared
outside
to
sport.
other people.
This is pretty
He
inspirational. This
fucking
is a huge
deserves
night.
it, man.
This is a
The
huge
dude
night.
is
This
a
got me
show
fired up
winner.
to get
Not only
this
just one show, but multiple shows in a year, and he brings it. That competition this year between him,
he qualifies for major upsets. We saw some incredible victories.
Get him here.
And that's what this sport is about.
The fucked up thing is, too,
different layers of
it's
sacrifice.
his job. It's not like he's coming here to fuck around. He's coming here to do his job.
So
and
shout out to
people
all the
get work
winners
visas all the time. So that's kind of like,
and
I know Nick Strength and Power says it all the time too. And
Sydney
Ivan
Wellness
Bodybuilding,
Bikini, the ladies came
this
out
shit
and they
needs
put
to
on
stop.
an absolute
I want to
show.
see
They
the
did,
best
and
on the
that's
stage.
why I love to be
not,
here to represent
not,
for
not
women, to be the spokeswoman for
have
all women
anyone
in our sport,
excluded.
to make sure
I
they
want
are
to see
heard,
the
seen,
best.
and loved and appreciated throughout all
And
this
I want to
industry.
see
And I
the
think
best
they
challenge,
have very
the best
inspirational
to
stories
win these
because a lot
titles.
of them are mothers. A
You
lot
know?
of them
And
have
Baruz
full-time
has
careers. A lot
proven-
of them are showing up for their
and
families
Milos
and their
has proven
spouses
that he
while
deserves
stepping
to
on
be
stage
there.
and doing their
And
best.
Well, you
I
guys
want
are
to,
fantastic.
I would love to see him on the Arnold
with
stage
all of
too.
you. And for the final time, we say
You know?
goodnight from Columbus, Ohio.
Give these
On
guys a
behalf of
chance,
David
man.
Bay, Sidney
Give these
Gillett,
guys a
Phil
chance.
Heath,
I
Nick
mean-
Miller, I am Todd Harris. That will wrap things
You're
up.
fucking
The
with their
37th
livelihood, man.
annual Arnold Classic is
he
now
just
in the
deserves-
book.
oh, I
Our
see.
thanks to the governor of the great state of California, the 38th governor of the great state of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, for all his inspiration, time,
Oh,
and
she
effort
took
to
her
make
shoes
this
off
what it
during
is.
her- at
And
the
then
end
you
of
get to the
so she's
athletes
like,
who
"Hey,
pulled
guys."
off such big wins,
that mean
names like Jacqueline
retired?
Baker,
Yeah, she
Warner
retired,
Becerra,
yeah.
Logan Franklin, Mike Sommerfeld, also Rajesh Jones, Vanya August,
All
Ollie
right,
Malone,
well,
Derek Lunsford,
that was
and
the
Samson
Arnold.
Dowd and Derek Lunsford, the final winner on the pose-offs.
ahead and cut
Congratulations to each and every single one of you. And our thanks.
Audio down on this one.
I'll go ahead and do the same.
All right, so, well, not much to say other than very surprising. I think everybody thought this was the Samson Dowda show, and it ended up being the Derek Lunsford show. Derek brought it. He knew what he had to do. He knew he had a job to do. He came in
ready to go. He did. He came in. He came in ready for a battle.
Yeah. But I just, like I said earlier, I don't feel like he did quite enough to win that, and it's going to be very controversial online. And even though I don't feel like he did enough to win, I do enjoy the fact that this could potentially be even more exciting of an Olympia this year than what we got last year.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The one thing I don't know if you guys noticed, but how quiet were Phil and Nick when he got announced as the winner? They're like, oh, Derek Lunsford. Even they were surprised.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? And they're live there, so we're seeing not the best quality,
right,
as these guys, and they're still shocked by the result. And so this is going to be controversial, man. The Olympia is going to be just that much better. For me, I'm hoping there's going to be a little trash talk now. A little trash talk. Maybe liven things up. Maybe someone takes it personal and brings a package that is just never seen.
I think Samson's going to say something in an Instagram story, and it's going to piss Derek off, and Derek's going to say something.
Yeah,
because I just know that's how Derek is. So
yeah, and then also, man, now I'm curious to see, because he came in tighter. I mean, guys, this is a 2-day show, and like Phil, he said yesterday, you can't give 100% because it is a 2-day show when you're posing up there. So these guys are only hitting 80% pose. Maybe that's why Derek faded so fast today, because he was giving it his all, and Samson was just, still leaving something in the tank. But, balls to the walls, guys. We got to go all in, all hands in, all cards on the table, and to win. And I'm really curious to see what YouTube and Instagram has to say about this. And then I'm also curious what Samson's wife's got planned for us for the Olympia. Like I think now we know Samson's got the size. We know Samson can come in full. Brother, you're gonna need to tighten up just a little bit, man. And I'm rooting for you. I thought you were gonna win. So, if you come in, just a 2 to 5% tighter, Samson, there's not going to be anyone who can touch you. Mm-hmm. And so, what I would say if I was in Samson's shoes is in every failure, there's a lesson. There's always something to learn when, you tried and you didn't achieve. Mm-hmm. Maybe he held back a little bit, thinking his Olympia momentum was going to carry him through. And this just proves, guys, that you cannot sleep in the sport of bodybuilding. It's not how you look on Instagram. It's how you look that day in that moment that matters. And, Derek brought it, man. He brought it in prejudging. He looked good during his individual opposing routine. And, and he's the new Arnold Classic champ. And, dropper one in the chat if you think this Olympia is going to be a fucking madhouse battle,
So, with that being said, I think we kind of recapped it pretty well. Looking forward to the Olympia, but before we get to that, since that is so much further down the road, we have a lot of interesting professional bodybuilding shows coming up this year. I believe the next time we are going to see y'all for a live stream. And also keep in mind, since the season is started, we take a little bit of a break after the Olympia because there's not a lot of bodybuilding news going on. There's not a lot to talk about. But moving forward with this bodybuilding season 2025, obviously now we have some stuff to talk about with the finishing of the Arnold Classic. So we will get back to doing our regular monthly or so, maybe even every couple weeks. Yeah. Every couple weeks, we'd like to do a show, a podcast, and talk about news, updates, and what's going on in the bodybuilding world. The next time we are going to see y'all for a live reaction stream is going to be for the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro. That is going to be on May 10th through 11th. That's going to obviously be in Pittsburgh. It is a stacked lineup for a pro show. It's the first open Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. They've never done open before until this year, so this is the first open Pittsburgh show that we're getting.
And it's $100,000 pot too.
$100,000 pot. The two main names that are going to be battling each other. It's going to be a rematch between our boy Martin Fitzwater and Nick Walker. Yep. That's going to be the first time Nick Walker's back on stage since the New York Pro 2024. This show is also going to be the deciding factor on whether or not I believe Nick Walker competes at the New York Pro. Yeah. Because as of right now, he is not signed up, or it's not released that he signed up for the New York Pro, which is crazy because that's his show. But I believe if Martin somehow edges him out at Pittsburgh, we're definitely going to see Nick at the New York Pro. It's hard to tell what's going to happen because we haven't seen Nick on stage in almost a year since the New York Pro last year. We don't know. We know Martin is ever improving. Every fucking month, the guy improves. The last update I saw he looked huge. Like he was still cutting down. He's got several weeks before the Pittsburgh Pro. But when I saw him in the YouTube video a couple weeks ago, he had fat face and he was definitely bulked up. So I'm guessing he's high. He's in the middle of his prep and in his cut right now and is probably getting shredded. I'm excited to see Martin versus Nick again. I think it's going to be a super exciting show.
But there's also a surprise in that lineup. Michael Krizo.
Oh, yes, Michael Krizo's back for that show.
Michael Krizo is coming back after the shoulder surgery. I've been keeping an eye on him and looking at his updates. Mm-hmm. He looks good. He looks real good. Yeah. I mean, he looks promising.
Considering the deltoid surgery that he had.
And I don't know if you guys saw, like, probably a month after the surgery, that arm, like, withered away. Mm-hmm. It completely withered away.
And keep in mind, Michael Krizo holds the record for biggest arms in the IFBB, sitting at 25 fucking inches. That's an inch bigger than Ronnie Coleman's recorded 24 inches.
Yeah.
So the dude's got massive arms. In my opinion, in his past, he's needed to work on posing. Mm-hmm. Some of his posing is quite weird, in my opinion, and he could get better at that. But To look as good as he does in his Instagram updates after the surgery that he had, and to look this good as soon as he does after that surgery is very promising. I've always enjoyed his physique. Like I said, I just haven't always enjoyed his posing. I completely forgot that he was coming back for the Pittsburgh. So that lineup was already exciting, but to see Krizo's return.
And not only he's coming back, George Farah is coming back too, his coach. George, and for you guys who don't know, George used to coach Kai Green. So he knows what he's doing as well. Because I'm going to tell you this, I think Kai Green, there was, I think, 1 or 2 years where he should have been an Olympia champion because Phil wasn't this tight. And at Phil, at their height, because I believe they're a similar height, right? Him and Kai are like both 5'8", 5'7".
No, Phil's 5'10". I think he's got an inch or two on him.
Okay. But for that, I mean, there was no more muscle Kai Green could put on. All he could do is bring in conditioning. Right. Kai was one of the most complete bodybuilders, I think, in bodybuilding history, and he is an uncrowned Mr. Olympia up there with Flex Wheeler and guys like that. And and even I would even say he's up there. I mean, and throw Kevin Levrone in the mix as well. Kevin was a monster, and Kevin was known to look like a regular person. And then 16 weeks later, the dude's got 30-inch arms. That's a overestimation, but that's just how crazy his transformations were. Yeah. And so, I think that's what Samson's got in him. Samson's got a little bit of Kevin Levrone in him, and that's why he's able to make these strides in between shows. And so, I don't know if Samson's gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go get that Pittsburgh money too. Maybe just to help, give him a little bit more momentum. Because that's a big show. $100,000 is a lot, and Samson is the most winning bodybuilding, financially wise, bodybuilder in history. 1.1 million in 1 year. That's never happened before, guys. And so, with this upset, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And I'm sure Samson was banking on getting that check. Yeah. So
definitely. May 10th through 11th is the Pittsburgh. We might not do a stream for both days. Well, we will for sure do the open finals for sure for night 2. We'll start streaming the whole final stream for that. Then right after that, I believe the 28th.
Is it 2 weeks?
Two or 2.5. Yeah, I think 2 weeks exactly later is the New York Pro. So we will do a stream for the finals for the New York Pro as well. It might not be in person like this for these shows. We might just do it on our computers like we do night 1s of the big shows. Depending, me and Micah will talk about it and make plans here in the near future about it. We'll decide what we want to do. But at the very least, we will be covering those 2 shows. I have to look at the list for the other bigger shows that we have.
There's also the Dubai. I think there's like
the
4
Dubai
shows.
We're going to do for sure. Yeah, we're doing Dubai. We're going to do the one that's right before the Olympia.
Maybe Arnold UK as well?
We should do Arnold UK. Yeah.
Arnold UK, yeah.
And then Prague is probably a good one to do. Yeah.
Hey, now you're talking about language, baby. God, man.
Yeah, like I said, we'll keep y'all updated on what shows. We have 30 or 32 open professional bodybuilding shows this season. So that's potentially 30 to 32 qualifiers for the Olympia this season that we could potentially get. So we're not going to cover all 30. That's just way too much. We will cover the biggest shows, especially the ones we just mentioned, maybe even a couple more. Like I said, we have to look at the list. But thank y'all for joining us. I noticed we did have a few viewers for this stream and a few viewers last night. So once again, thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see y'all again May 10th through 11th. Micah, anything you want to add?
No, guys. Just thanks for joining us today, bodybuilding fans. I look forward to reading the comments to see what you guys have to say about this, because it was a little bit of a shock for me as well to hear that Derek beat out Samson.
I'm gonna have to clip the reaction of them announcing the winner right there. The runner-up.
Yeah, 'cause I'm sure our eyeballs look like we are popping out of our head or whatever, or we're making a stink face involuntarily. Yeah, guys, just don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Once again, we are the Mass Matters podcast. Just as Mark Bell says, strength is never a weakness. And guys, get out there, and if you're thinking about getting on stage, just do it. Go out there and just do it, and prove to yourself that you have the ability to do it, man. Because it takes balls to get up there and subject yourself to that level of criticism.
Mm-hmm.
So, we love you guys. Stay safe out there, and we look forward to seeing you guys on the next podcast.
Yes, we'll see y'all May 11th. Y'all have a good one.
All right.